fault. I thought it was. We're back in action. That shouldn't happen again. I am connected to the Wi-Fi. I was not connected before. Usually my phone doesn't do that. I mean, I had the Wi-Fi box right here, but I wasn't connected to it. So that was an issue. But it won't be anymore. I even looked it up, and it did say that YouTube was having some issues with their connection, but I looked at my phone and it only had 1 or 2 bars, so it was me. It was me. Shout out to Cody. Shout out to Samir. I'm doing okay. How are you? I almost took off all my makeup and was gonna restart it, but let's just go from where we're at. It is what it is. Let's just do that. Thank you. Hi, Carter. How are you doing, Carter? Shout out to Sam. All right, let's try this again, you guys. Like I said, I was going to take off all of my makeup and start over, but I don't want to do that. Even though I do want to do it, I don't want to do it, if you know what I mean. We're just going to go with the flow. I'm going to use this peachy coral over here. I started with a light peach. Hi, Barry. Shout out to Barry. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I changed into a sundress because I didn't want to wear pajamas. I mean, the day's almost over. Time to get dressed. I do like this dress. I'm not a huge fan of wearing red clothes, but when I saw this, I fell in love with it. It has little pirates on it, like little skulls with a little pirate patch, and then it has flowers and parrots. Thank you, Cody. I do have some groceries on the way, but I did let my daughter know, so hopefully she gets that message and can grab them so that I don't have to midstream. Okay, I think that's better. It's darker on that side. All right. You know, the colors aren't bad. I kind of like it. I'm just going to use this same brush to kind of blend it out. Yeah, now we've got some color on the face. Cut my hair live? I might. I don't know about live. I don't know if I would do it in a video or live, but maybe one of the two. I do need to cut it. We'll see. About that, we will see. We will see about that. About that, we will see. We will see about that. About that, we will see. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, I'm going to put a tiny little bit of that same color underneath my eye. Thank you, Garrow. You know what I didn't put? I did not put powder underneath my eyes. I did not set the concealer, so let me fix that. Thank you. Highly classified. How's everybody doing today? I apologize about the internet going out on us, but I think we are in business now. I think we are A-okay. Thank you, Queen. Shout out to Queen. I appreciate you. Queen Laquifa. Cute name. Me too, Sam. My chest stayed so red from that fascia thing I did earlier. You guys double tap those screens, please. It helps, everything helps. Every comment helps. Your internet stopped too. It wasn't my internet on my home, you know, like my home internet. It was like the phones. I was down to 1 bar. Like right now I have 2 on here. So that's what it was. And it was going down to 1, which is an issue. You can't have 1 bar when filming live, you know what I mean? It was too much, too little, too little. Hey, Ernie. Hi, Salah. Please, FBI makeup. I don't know what FBI makeup is. But I am tempted to use the palette for my eyeliner. Or maybe just part of the eyeliner. And then I'll go to like liquid liner. But let me start with this. This isn't even thin enough. What am I doing? What am I doing? All right, let me try this one. I'm going to use a brown. You can ask your family to subscribe, of course. Thank you. Much appreciated. This is kind of light for what I want it for. So this might not work, but now I have to do it on both sides. If I was going for a completely subtle look, this would work. Do you see that? It's like just a little, very light wing, like a brownish wing, but it is not dark enough for what I'm doing today. Hey, Chef. I see you're doing your math homework. Maybe I'll let you guys know on the new site. We're going to be starting a new site within a week, you guys. And you know what I mean when I say that. Put a 1 if you're going to be signing up to my new site that starts with an O. I know there aren't many people in here right now, but thank you. Thank you, Vivek. Yes, please double tap your screens. Sometimes I have people in here that say, yep, I want to go to that. Yep. And sometimes it's kind of quiet, so. I'm doing, no content with men. It's going to be more affordable because I'm not doing all that kind of stuff. It's just going to be like mildly spicy, but affordable. So I was asking who would go on it. Not what do you want to see on it. But maybe that was your deciding factor. Okay. Oh, well, thank you. Is it Axeos? So give me, within the week, I'll be starting that new thing that we're talking about. Sorry, I know I'm quiet when I do my liner. Give me a sec. If you guys want a shout out, just put positive comments instead of asking for a shout out and I'll shout you out. You could tell me your name though. But you have to put a positive comment for a shout out. You did subscribe, so for sure I'll shout you out. But if you want more, oh, thank you. Shout out to Queen Laquifa. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Normally I do a little whoop, 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 but I had to put on my makeup, so I didn't want to make it go. It's not an April Fool's joke. I did say that earlier because I've been telling people for about a week that I'm going to be starting it at near the first of the month, like beginning of the month, and I was going to say today. I was just kidding, but I mean, that wasn't a plan. That's just what I thought of today. But yeah, I'm definitely starting it. Have any of you done any April Fool's jokes on anyone yet today? Are you the kind of person that likes those jokes, or are you somebody who does not like those jokes? I know some go too far. Put a 1 if you like April Fool's jokes. Put a 2 if you can't stand them. I'm only doing mildly spicy, Jimothy. I'm not doing full NUDE. I'm doing, like I said, mildly spicy, not full spicy. Hi, Luke. No, I'm not doing NUDE. I'm just doing like photos and videos where I'm like that, or in an apron with nothing else underneath, but making you guys food. Maybe just booty shorts on. Thank you, Joshua. Shout out to Joshua. Whoop, 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 whoop. Shout out to Joshua. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you. I got this one at Goodwill. Everyone likes my Goodwill dresses. Every time I put on a Goodwill dress, they're like, I love your dress. Thank you for that. That means a lot to me. Super shout out to Joshua. In fact, let me do a little super shout out dance. Super shout out. 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 Aw, thank you so much. I'm glad you're here, Joshua. Callie, shout out to Callie. But please don't ask for the shout outs. I usually don't shout out people who ask for it. Shout out to Samir. Whoop, 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 whoop. Bye, Samir. Super shout out. 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 Thank you so much, Samir. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, if you guys want shout outs, just put positive comments and don't ask for a shout out, because then everyone starts asking for them instead of earning them with positive comments. I like people to earn them with kindness, not ask for them. It just helps there to be conversations on here that are kind. Sleeping Beauty. Oh. I stopped doing the sleep streams, but I'm glad you like them. We still have so many up on the camera, like up on the channel, I mean. So if you like them, you could go watch any of them. And there's tons, hundreds of sleep streams. Just take your pick. Thank you, Luke. I appreciate that. I don't think the angle was right. I'm going to fix that. There we go. Shout out to Luke. My wings? Oh, thank you. Shout out to Amaya. They're a little bit of problems sometimes. I had too much product on the brush just now. But we're gonna fix this. We're gonna do it. Thank you, Kelly. Shout out to Kelly. Ooh, my groceries are here. Let's see if my daughter gets them. Thank you, Bunny. I wasn't sure if you got my message. Where's the remover one? Where is it? That is not looking good. Let me clean that up. That's better. I need to go a little more, which I don't want to. Yes, I have a daughter. She's an adult. We're like roommates. All right, that's better. Wait 1 second. I just want to make this one a little thicker. Thank you, Alejandra. Shout out to Alejandra for the compliment. Sorry, I know I was a little quiet. I can't do my wings and all that. Shout out to Daddy and a Caddy. Where you been? Woo, 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 woo. T-Mobile. But, is that what you mean? Like my phone? Shout out to you. Thank you, Daddy and a Caddy. Super shout out. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm live every day. I wasn't live yesterday. And now I'm paying the price, but the algorithm will pick back up. We just had like, yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. But, and thank you for being here. Yeah, the algorithm, we've had a lot of problem with it today because my internet, and once 100 people leave at the same time, it's really tough. Really tough to get that algorithm back up, but we're going to work on it because we're not quitters. We are not quitters. And I always said, as long as one person likes this channel, it's worth it. That's what I said when I started, and I mean it. If one person's having fun, I'm going to keep going. Bye, Joshua. I'll see you in a bit. Sorry, I hadn't, doing my eye makeup, so I'm sure I missed some comments. But I'm going to try to watch better. for those comments. The hardest part is the eyeliner, but that's done. Bye, Queen. Thank you, Christopher. Shout out to Christopher. I appreciate you. I like it to be, you know, fun without me having to do cartwheels and backflips, which I couldn't do. You know, just hanging out, just a vibe, doing makeup. Okay, I should be able to pause now for a little bit. Thank you, dogs. The fire, that'll be taking place in the beginning of the month, so just hang around and you'll find out when. Hit that subscribe and turn on the notifications. If you're not getting the notifications, keep checking back every day, and I will announce when that's going to happen. I would say, and please don't be rude on the channel, okay? Like, obviously this is YouTube. I'm not going to risk losing my channel. Ooh, my neck is red. Red, 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 red. No, I don't. I used to, but I don't anymore. You guys get those comments up, pretty please. Everybody hit, like, put tons of comments if you can. It'll help the algorithm pick back up, which we need that help right now. We just had some internet issues. Thank you, Amaya. Shout out to Amaya. Get those comments up, you guys. Keep them going, going, going. Thank you, Christopher. That helps. That counts as a comment, even if it's just an emoji. So you can put an emoji, then another one, and that will help the channel pick back up. I wouldn't use the word spam, but I would just say, like, put a lot of comments. Like, try to change them up, you know what I mean? So it's not spamming. Don't put the same one. Try to switch it up, if you don't mind. Like, high engagement. I'm going to kick you out, Fire. I'm going to kick you out, and you will never get to know that information. I already asked you to stop doing that. I don't see people putting a bunch of comments. I need you guys to engage. Hey, Eric. Thanks, Smug. How you doing, Smug? Thank you, Eric. Shout out to Eric. Yes, thank you, Christopher. Shout out to Christopher. Shout out to Kaylee. Thank you, Kaylee. I'm having a difficult day. I was having a great day, but then it got difficult because my internet wasn't working. And so I had a bunch of people on here, and then all of a sudden I didn't because my internet was lagging. And who's going to watch a frozen camera? You know what I mean? Nobody. Thanks again, Smug. If you're not going to be nice, please just leave. I'm not going to stop having fun and doing what I like just because I'm older. Wait till you're old and you'll see. You'll get it. I don't know what I did to hurt you, you know? Like, did I kick your dog or something? Thank you, Smug. I'm 48, but can you guys be nice? Like, seriously, I'm a nice person. I don't do anything to anybody else to deserve to be mistreated on here. There's no age limit to having fun and creating. Right? Yeah, I mean, 60's older, but I mean, look at J-Lo. You know, she's still doing her thing. I don't know how old she is, but she's getting up there. But you know what? If you could still do it and you're having fun, then do it. Okay. I think we're good on the makeup for now. Minus, I have to do lashes and lips. That's really it. J-Lo's 56? Well, good for her. See? She's getting closer to 60 and she still looks amazing. Good for her. Alright, let me put this. I'm going to put on a nude lip. We're just going to do it like a subtle look today. It's kind of subtle. Hi, Vincent. What should we talk about? Really, whatever you guys want to talk about within reason. I gotta tell you guys, I'm gonna be doing a collab. I'm gonna be doing a clown look for Gorlius. She's gonna have 5 people doing clown looks. So that's gonna be the first time I collabed at all. And that should be fun because I'm gonna try to pick like a pretty clown, like a pretty but spooky still. No, either pretty or spooky. What do you guys think? Spooky or pretty clown for this clown challenge? Should I do a spooky one? Put a 1 for spooky. Put a 2 for like a pretty clown. Like a pretty spooky? Yeah, you might be right. Pretty? Mix it? I can try. I just need to look at some pictures. I was doing my eyes like that because I was thinking, what if I did it and it looked pretty and then all of a sudden I was like, yeah, the person who invited me to collab does like gory type stuff, but she said I could do whatever I want, whether I want to do face paint or I want to do like beauty with like eyeshadows and glitters and liners and stuff like that. So I have like free creative, you know, power here over my look. So I have to decide. But that's gonna be fun. Oh, thank you. 1.4. Shout out to Melvin. Oof. Yeah, the rhinestones are a little tough. We did that with the I have to look at some inspiration, you know. I'm probably going to have to do 2 looks that day, so rhinestone sounds like a lot, but it would be pretty. We did that for when we did the It look. We did rhinestones. I'll need to see how I can incorporate them and if I want to incorporate them because they take a long time. But I'm not going to be doing the look on camera, which means I need another look for that day. You know what I mean? I'm going to do like a look. Or I could come on a stream with no makeup that day and then go do the clown makeup off camera. Because I'm not going to film it on stream when I do it. I'm not going to answer disrespectful comments, so please, if you want me to respond, just be respectful or the claws are going to come out. Aren't they pretty? They're a little long, but they're pretty. I love the art. She did a good job. Oh, I got some new lashes, but they're in the bathroom. Let me see. Maybe use these ones. We'll use these again. She's got that boom, boom, boom. Do, 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 do. Thank you. Mafelesi? Did I say that right? Hi, Ethan. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Shout out to Angie for the compliment. Hi, Hussein. Shout out to Drake. Thank you for that. Thank you, Hussein. Husseinberg, dude? Husseinberg? Is it Husseinberg? All right, let me get my glue. We're almost completely done with the look. This is the last thing. I almost did a red lip, but I don't know how red would look with peach. I am going to take my hair down and maybe we'll take some pictures. Had to look at the time. You thought I was 29? Thank you. Is it Lieb? Shout out to Lieb. My favorite character, you know, was the Mad Hatter. I was saying last time I got asked that, I was like, I don't know, maybe Lara Croft, you know, I liked them all. It was the Mad Hatter. For sure, hands down. The makeup, I felt so pretty, even though I had like super long green lashes here, super long fuchsia lashes with green eyeshadow, fuchsia eyeshadow. Like, it was so colorful, so fun. So much work went into it, like finding the right outfit. I created a set and we celebrated 100,000. So there's no way it can't be the Mad Hatter. It was the most intricate. And I did like a longer orange curly wig, which wouldn't work for any other character but the Mad Hatter. Seriously, I tried to wear it again and it, like, I looked like a clown, but it worked for the Mad Hatter. Yeah, it was great. Thank you, Sam. Shout out to Alicia. You know, if they say that and they're just being nice, it's still nice, you know? I don't think I look 29. It's not like it's going to go in my head and I'm going to think that. Some people think I look older, some people think I look younger, some people may be saying it to be nice. Some people may be saying I look older just to be mean. So I know how old I think I look, and that's my truth. Your opinion is your truth. Mine is mine. You know what I mean? You're not going to hurt my feelings with your opinion because I have my own. My opinion doesn't rely on other people's opinion. Oh my gosh, I could finally grab the lashes. Oh. I just went through 6 weeks of not being able to grab the lashes. That was a nightmare. There we go. See, it's just a little subtle difference, nothing like super big. Just, oh, thank you. Thank you, Muffalesi. I hope I'm saying that right. Shout out to you. Thank you for your kindness. Welcome back, Milo. Shout out to Milo. Thank you, Vontae. Shout out to Vontae for that. Thank you. You know, I think I look better now than I did when I was younger. I do, and I have more confidence. Like, I'll tell you, my body when I was an athlete looked better to me. But, you know, I can work on that when I heal. Shout out to Jimmy. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm working on healing so that I can get my body back together. And I'm losing some weight right now by eating better and avoiding the bad things. I've always ate pretty good, but then I eat candy, which is horrible. So now I'm watching my candy. But yeah, so I'm just eating a lot better. And then, but my face, I feel like I could be wrong. Like maybe I looked better when I was younger, but I didn't think so. So now I have more confidence even though I'm older. So I feel prettier because I changed my mindset. Oh, well, good. I'm glad I wore red. How are you doing, Joe? The company, I got it from Amazon, but my hat I got from somebody who made it off of eBay. Ooh. That goes so much better with these nails. So much better. There you go. She's done. She's done. I'm going to cut some wispy bangs, or at least I want to, but I don't know how that's going to work if I do a money piece. So I might just highlight heavier around the bangs. And for now, just kind of trim them up a little bit and see. Because I want to have like a little like wispy piece, like, you know what I mean? Not heavy bangs, just some bangs. I kind of want to curl a couple more pieces. Like the front again. Yeah, let me do that. I don't know what you're talking about, Coffee. I'm only collabing with people who do makeup, who fit my brand. If you're talking about somewhere else, not on YouTube, that's going to be a solo venture. No, I'm not going to quack. I don't know why you guys think I need to do a humiliation ritual, but I don't. I don't know what's up with you guys. Maybe you want to see if you can control me through your words and requests, but no. Sorry. Yeah. They're a little wild, but I think they're beautiful. With this dress, I think it works. With some outfits, it'll work. With some outfits, it's going to be difficult. So I'm just going to try to like kind of match the vibes. You know what I mean? Look what up. Look what up. The Can I Quack? I'm not going to look it up. Sorry. Not sorry, actually. I don't like how you're talking to me and giving me orders, you know what I mean? Like, you could ask me politely things that are respectful, but I don't understand why you're asking me to quack. No, I don't really wear necklaces. I hardly ever wear them. I have some, but I hardly ever wear them. Clock it. Thank you, Amaya. Shout out to Amaya. I didn't do this other one very well. It came loose. We're gonna see what we got. See that piece? Not so good. Thank you. Thank you, Dawn. Shout out to Dawn. I'm just gonna recurl some of these. I already did this one, but I'm gonna do it again. One more again. We're almost at 100 likes, you guys. If you have not double tapped the screens, please do. I know my mood and my energy is down a little bit because every time we get built up to 100, like something would go wrong with the internet. And so I'm a little leery right now. And I'm a little like, because like we had to restart 4 times, is it? I don't know. Like it was frustrating. But yeah. Here we are again. I'm trying to get my mood back up. Oh, thank you for the likes. 8 more likes, you guys. 8 more likes. And thank you for all your comments. Every comment helps. Couple more. I don't know how much it's like the 70s. It's similar, but a little different. I mean, I curl it outward. So that's what they did in the 70s, but it's not as layered. And then I do this straight part at the end. So it's a little different, but it's similar. I did a 70s look. We do this thing called Time Travel Tuesday for those who don't know. I didn't do it yesterday, but we're going to do it next week. And we're going to be doing the 80s because we just did the 70s. We started at the 1920s, then the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. So we've done a lot of them already. I need to do that one too. But yeah, we're gonna do the 80s next week. And I'm hoping that my hair is big. I might even do something with my hair that I used to do in the 80s. I used to wrap my bangs. Sometimes I would curl them like a slinky and hairspray it. That was a big thing in the 80s. And then other times, like I started copying my stepsister. She would curl them under and then wrap them up. And then I would do something like this. And I had like a slinky going this way and a slinky going that way, which was so silly. But it was a really big look at the time. There might be shoulder pads. I can't tell you guys. We'll see. And then after we do all of the up to the 2020s, then we're going to go and do like famous people from different decades. So it might be Madonna. It might be, you know, Marilyn Monroe. Who knows what I'm going to do. I might even do some men characters, maybe Groucho Marx. Wouldn't that be cute? Or Charlie Chaplin. That would be fun. We're gonna have some fun. I don't know that I'm gonna be doing it every Tuesday just because I'm trying to rebuild the channel's algorithm, and I have to have enough people that like it. You know what I mean? Right now they'd be like, what the heck is this? Unless it was pretty. But if I did like Groucho Marx, they'd be like, you know what I mean? So I have to wait, rebuild again. Okay, there we go. That's gonna look good when I let it cool. If I let it cool this time. Last time it was still warm. Okay. I probably should have done a red lip, but that's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Thank you, Amaya. Shout out to Amaya. Well, I rotate it. So I start with the top and then I keep turning it and going to the middle and then to the bottom. It's set for 300. Hi, Cody. Shout out to Cody. Welcome back. Hi, Sergi. 300. It's at 300, but like I said, I rotate it from the top all the way down to the bottom. So it's not on the top as long as you think. It's like I start up here and then I rotate to the middle and then to the bottom and then I put it all together and then I take it off. I'm sorry to hear that, Amaya. Thank you, Troy. I have not brushed it out yet. As soon as I run my fingers through it, it should get even bigger. I'm excited. As soon as it cools down, I probably should have recurled this one right here. I'll show you what I mean about the curls. Oh, I just turned it off, so let me give it a minute. Thank you, Milo. Hi, 82, Buff Nasty. Okay, let me try it. Let me just show you what I do. Okay, this is a larger piece, so already it's like thicker, so it's actually better to curl it with thicker pieces, but not too thick. But I start like at the top, and then I start rolling it, so it's not staying that way, you know what I mean? Now the top, even though it looks like I have it up towards the top is now rolling towards the outside, and the other hairs are rolling towards the inside. The shorter hairs are now touching the iron. So the outer parts is kind of like it's in a roller right now, like if I used rollers. I have to see how much is sticking out. I can't tell. Can't tell. Where are you? I don't usually curl my hair like I just did. I usually start at the bottom, and then I leave that last little piece out. I go wink with that last little piece, so I have a little tail, and then that way when it settles, it looks like kind of straight down at the end. I'm gonna let that dry. Let that cool down, and then I'll brush it out with my fingers instead of a brush. I never brush my hair after curls. The only time you want to do that is if you want them fluffy and to brush out some of the curl. Be nice, you guys. Be nice. And thank you for over 100 likes. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you so much. I wonder how red that's going to stay for how long. Like, I wonder how long it's going to be red, because it's usually red, but today I did this thing on it. I think it's going to be good for it. Maybe it'll help the redness. because I did this thing where you pinch it. Like, I don't want to do it anymore because it's already red. But kind of like this, you know, but you get a roll here. And then you like move it around. And it's supposed to actually help your face. It's supposed to help your neck, and then that helps your face. And it's supposed to actually also help the tightness in your neck, which is why I really did it. Like, the more you like break up your fascia and stuff, it kind of helps the whole body. It helps your posture, but like this was like a recommended spot to do. Good for you, Mike. Thank you, Nova. Shout out to Nova. Hi, Steven. Shout out to Steven. Me either, but if it helps my neck, I'll do it every day. I will do it every day if it helps my neck. Like my neck pain, I'll do it every day. I care more about how I feel than how I look. Of course, I care about both, but for sure how I feel is better. Who's ready for the summer? Kind of me. It is difficult out here in the summer in Vegas. I used to love it, but now it's a little hot. Okay, here we go. I think we're all cooled down. Now let's get that volume. Oh, this one was still warm. Oh no. There, now it's got some volume. Now it does. Pretty. Pretty, pretty. I like it. I can live with that. Do I want it bigger? Yeah, I always want it bigger. The hair, that is. Yeah. Pretty. Thank you. Shout out to Sam. Shout out to Cody. Hi, Mr. MP Figueroa. I love you too, Mohammed. Shout out to Amaya. Shout out to Mohammed. I don't know who that is, but I've heard that before. Andrea. Legarreta. Legarreta. I tried. I tried. I can't do the double R's. Legarreta. See, I got to practice my R rolling. Legarreta. I can't do it. Thank you, Christopher. Shout out to Christopher, one of our new members. Lucky. Got a membership. That was so, I was happy for you. I was really happy for you. I'll put a little bit of it back. That was so cool. Well, thank you, Dylan. Shout out to Dylan. Shout out to Beto. Have money for what, Amaya? Hi, Jaden. Aw, well, that's nice. Maybe next month if it runs out, you know what I mean? I think it only lasts a month. I'm not sure. But that's cool. I'm happy for you. Now you have access to the emojis. You have access to the old videos. The old pictures. There's a bunch of pictures in the community post. All you have to do is go to the channel and hit posts, and you'll get extra pictures popping up. Oh, nice. Thank you, Christopher. Shout out to you. That's the yoga bulb making that noise. I swear it is. Who's Thingy? You remember Thingy. What's Thingy? Aww, look at our emojis. I wonder if we're able to put new emojis up because you're only allowed to put so many up. Like, say you have 100 members, it will allow you to make like 12 to 20. I don't know the number. I'm just giving an example. It'll allow you to create only so many emojis, but then when you get 200, you can make more. You know what I mean? Like, it depends on how many members you have, how many emojis you can have. Thank you, Sam. Launch for the moon. Nice. We're almost at 125 likes, you guys. I do have new nails. I went and got them yesterday. Welcome back, Queen. Hi, Chosen One. Thank you, Jaden. Shout out to Jaden. Shout out to James. 5 more, you guys. Yeah, they worked on me because they were so long yesterday. I filed them down just the tiniest bit. I was able to scratch my own back like, oh. That was nice. That was nice. Do I like the name Barrett? Yeah. It's going all right. How are you doing, Queen? Hope everything's okay with you. Thank you, Sam. Yes, 5 more likes, you guys. 5 more likes. 5 more likes. 5 more likes. Thank you. Thank you, Pirate Man. Guess what, Pirate Man? This dress has pirates on it. Take a look. Hold on. Let me pull my dress down. Do you see the parrots? And then the pirates are these skulls right here. Like, here's one right here. Can you see that? It's a skull with a pirate patch. A little eye patch. It's a pirate dress. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Queen. Let's keep things positive. I know that's very sad. I feel sorry for you. But let's keep things light on here so that we can, you know, keep having a positive day. A lot of people need positivity, especially like you might need it right now because of what you're going through. Let's keep those comments positive, you guys. I'm sorry again. Do I need a man? No, I don't need a man. Do I want a man is the question. Someday, maybe. Shout out to Eddie. No, I don't need a man at all. I need to work on my health. You guys, we could talk about looks that you want to see on the channel. We could talk about, like the different videos that you want me to do, because right now we're at this like fork in the road where we're going from streaming to we're going to start making videos as well, not just streaming. I can't wait to no longer have to stream. Like once I start making videos, I don't have to listen to people tell me to shake it. I could just shake it when I want to shake it, not because, you know, like I don't like taking orders from people. I like just being myself. When you guys let me be myself, I like bounce, I dance, I shake around, I stand up, I show you my outfit. But when you tell me to, I'm like, ugh. So, am I uncomfortable? Yeah, I have a bone disorder, a brain malformation. My tailbone is facing the wrong way and has bone marrow edema, so yeah, I'm always uncomfortable. Who's Morgan Ainsland? Can one of the mods remember that for me? Shout out to Felice. Thank you, Eddie. Shout out to Eddie. We're all good. We're all good. Ooh, I don't really use my Twitter. I only used it once, ever. I made one message because I had to message YouTube. So I don't really use it. I don't even know my name. I'm going live tomorrow. Thank you, Eddie. It's okay. It's, you know, it is what it is, but I'm working on it. Hopefully it gets better. Oh. Okay, well, if one of the mods remembers that for me, I will write it in the book. Shout out to Trinity. Hi, Trinity. Okay, you guys, just don't ask for shout outs. All you have to do is say something positive and I'll shout you out. But don't ask for it, please. But shout out to Maddie. I'm missing some of the comments. Happy early birthday, Queen. We already have the mods that we need, but I do appreciate everyone that asks. Ooh, I don't know what that means. Shout out to Eddie. Thank you, Eddie. I don't give shout outs because people ask for a shout out. If you want a shout out, say something nice, say something positive, and I'll give you a shout out. I reward positivity with shout outs. I reward kindness with shout outs. If I shout out every person that asks for it, that's all it's going to say. Shout me out, shout me out, shout me out, shout out my dad, shout out my brother, shout out my dog, shout me out, shout me out, shout me out. I'd like to be able to read things, you know, that other than shout me out. So that's why I don't shout out people who ask. But if you want a shout out, just be patient and put something kind. And when I see it, I will absolutely shout you out. You can say, I hope everyone has a good day. I like your dress. I love your mod. You want to say, bye, Queen. Shout out to Horse Goat. Chillin'. I'm glad you're chillin', Eddie. Shout out to Eddie. Shout out to Mike. Hi, Mustafa. Did I shout you out, Horse Goat? Shout out to Horse Goat. Shout out to Flat Fox. Thank you. Shout out to Ray. Shout out to Queen. Bye, Queen. The weather's pretty hot. Let me check. Let me see. I might have to Google it. I don't think it comes up on this phone. Let me see. Temp in Las Vegas. 77. That's actually really nice. We were in a heat wave, but it cooled down. Yesterday was kind of gray and gloomy. Tomorrow's going to be 80. Sunday's going to be 84. Monday's going to be 86. So it's pretty nice right now. Well, I get Madonna a lot. People say Madonna a lot, so I'll take that as a compliment. Nice, Eddie. Nice. Shout out to Grandpa. Thank you, Grandpa. Just don't dress up goofy for what? Thank you, Grandpa. Actually, we are no longer going to be doing a lot of the goofy looks or whatever you want to call it, the crazy makeup, occasionally I'm going to, but I'm going to be doing a lot more of the makeup how I do my makeup. I don't think I need to do tricks to get people to watch me anymore, like I'm just going to be myself and do the makeup I like to do. I do enjoy trying different makeup, but not everybody else gets that for a stream. Like for streams, they don't get it. But like I can do those for videos. Well, enjoy yourself. Hi, Samaya. Okay. I'm not going to give attention to the people who are being negative. So if you want attention for being negative, you might have to find that somewhere else. Shout out to Anthony. And I know Grandpa said he didn't want a shout out or a super shout out, but I'm going to give a super shout out to Grandpa. Super shout out. 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 Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Thank you, Grandpa. Doody 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 doody. Doody doody. Thank you. Shout out to Magic Plays all day. Good evening, dear Season. How are you doing? Shout out to dear Season. Shout out to Stasio. Thank you. Let me pin that. Thank you, guys. Thank you to my mods. I'm going to go ahead and pin the Instagram, but also please pay attention to the mods' messages because Sam just put a message about our memberships. Thank you. Thank you to LJ. Whoop, 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 whoop. Shout out to LJ. Thank you, LJ. Do I have dancing skills? Thank you, Anthony. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Dear Season. Oh, thank you for that. And thank you to LJ. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, LJ. Nice, Stevie. Shout out to Amaya for the sub. Hi, Stomped Out Media. How are you? One makeup brand for everything. Oof. L'Oreal, maybe? Because I use drugstore. Maybe Milani. Because I like their eyebrow pencil. I don't think I've ever used their foundation. So maybe their foundation's good because everything else I've used is good. I like their lipsticks, their lip liners, their lip glosses, their eyeshadows blend very well. I like their eyebrow pencil. I'm wearing it today. LJ, LJ, LJ. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you, LJ. Thank you. I appreciate it. Bye, Brandon. Love you too. Thank you, Brandon. Shout out to Brandon. Shout out to LJ. Yeah, I think you can find products that are maybe just as good or, you know, sometimes even better than some of the really expensive name brand stuff. So, I don't know how much I loved the e.l.f. primer today. My makeup looked better yesterday, although I did mix too much of the Wet n Wild into the number 7. I think I just put too much. Thank you, Langford. Whoop, 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 whoop. Shout out to you, Langford, because I'm celebrating Felicia, and it's also fun. I'm sitting here, and like when I just sit still, it hurts my tailbone more. Shout out to Langford. Whoop, whoop. I used to dance on here. I used to use pom-poms. I used to do a dance every time I got a gift. But now my leg is injured, so I can't get up and dance. So I just kind of bounce around and go whoop, whoop, whoop. I've got my pom-poms right here. I used to do a super shout out, super shout out, super shout out, super shout out type of thing. But now I just go whoop, 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 because it's easier and fun. Sitting on this yoga ball gets very sore on my tailbone. It's easier when I kind of bounce a little bit. Just a little bit. Not all the time. Thank you, Magic Plays. Shout out to you. Shout out to Frog. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Yeah. Yeah, as I'm leaning like this to stay off of my tailbone, look. I'm leaning on my bed to get off of my tailbone. I'm leaning on this butt cheek, and you say, great for your posture, and I'm like, yeah. No, it is very difficult. It's very difficult to sit with my tailbone issue. Shout out to Jet. Thank you, Jet. Hi, Raphael. Shout out to Raphael. Thank you, Jay. Shout out to Jay. Hi, Mar-a-Lago. Spectrum. Red lipstick gonna be better? Probably, but I wanted to do some like soft makeup today. I did red just a few days ago. They do have names. Besides the mods. I don't want, oh, we hit 150 likes. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Besides the mods, does anybody else know the names of my stuffed animals right there? Just those two. Shout out to LJ. Thank you, LJ. Whoop, 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 whoop. Anybody else know the names of them? Let's see if anybody knows the name of the fox. Thank you, LJ. LJ, 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 LJ. LJ, 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 LJ. Thank you so much. Oh, well, thank you for responding, Anthony. I appreciate you for participating. Shout out to LJ again. LJ, LJ, LJ. Hi, Queen. Shout out to LJ. Thank you so much. Big shout out to LJ. Thank you. Okay, we don't allow anything like that on here. You can go. I'm doing all right. How are you doing, dolphins? Okay, I'm going to tell you guys the name of these animals. The fox, you guys named them, and I mean the chat. The chat got to name these animals. This is Rusty, because he's rust-colored. Rusty. The dinosaur is Herbie, because he's an herbivore. Pretty easy. We have a few more stuffed animals. I'll just tell you the names. We have Jimmy the giraffe. He was named after my soulmate who passed away in a car accident. And my daughter bought me that giraffe because it reminded me of my soulmate. There's a little story, a backstory to that. So, yeah, Jimmy the giraffe. And then we have a Dalmatian, which is Oreo, because he's black and white. And then we have a deer, who's lavender, and her name is Violet. Well, she's purple. So. Hi, Arky. Of course I remember you. Hi, Pulak. Is that, am I saying that right? Pulak Chalk Rabordi? Am I saying that right? Oh, thank you, Anthony. It's okay. I feel happier to have had him than I am sad to have lost him. Do you know what I mean? Happier to have known him than I am sad to have lost him. The happiness overpowers the sadness. Hi, Guy. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Dawn from Kentucky. How are you doing? What's up, Chris? What's up, bruh? If you have to second guess a name, we probably not say it right. Sometimes, yeah, but I still try. I still try. Okay, no racist comments on here. Hi, 1,000. Shout out to you. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Bobby. LJ. Woo, 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 woo. Super shout out to LJ. That's a big one. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to For the Love of Horror. Thank you. It's a dress. I got it at Goodwill. Shout out to Kaylee for the compliment. Thank you. Pool from USA. Shout out to you, Pool. Yes. Yes, Anthony. Shout out to LJ again. LJ, 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 LJ. Thank you, LJ. Shout out to Nico. Thank you, Nico. I told you guys they keep growing. You don't believe me. I don't know. I don't know. They just keep growing. Can't help it. Even when I lose weight, they just keep growing. Yeah, it's fine, Anthony. We're good. We're good. Shout out to Flat Fox. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you, Brooke. Shout out to Brooke. Always love when Brooke comes in. Shout out to Adon. Thank you. I am single, not looking to mingle. Hi, Rick. Shout out to Rick. Hi, Jose. Happy April Fool's Day. Shout out to Pool. Thank you, Pool. And shout out to Frog. There is power in positivity. Thank you, Christopher. Shout out to Christopher. Shout out to Frog. Thank you, Frog. Shout out to Jose. Thank you. They've all seen me without makeup, just like you have. Like, it's not a secret. Some people actually like the way I look without makeup. Some people don't. Some people do. Thanks for the public service announcement. Everyone knows what I look like. If you know what I look like, they know what I look like. Thank you, Frog. Thank you for making my point. Some people think I am prettier without makeup, actually. They like the natural look. Shout out to Jose. Thank you. Hi, Ahmed. Hey, Tim Pratt. Hi, Joshua. Shout out to Joshua. Thank you. Keep grinding. Shout out to you. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Jose. Shout out to Anthony again. Thank you, KK Slay. Shout out to you. Shout out to Brooke. Thank you, Brooke. Shout out to Mac Banks. Which experience? Phillies. Yes. Shout out to the surgeon who did my nose and did my ears. And shout out to the surgeon who's going to give me a reduction. Yay. Okay, that's all right if I have a black mark on my cheek. It's all right. Shout out to KK Slays, the day's away. Thank you. Hey, No Fly Zone. Shout out to you. April Fools. Thank you, KKs. I appreciate you. I am getting a reduction. I just don't know when, but I need it. I need it. I want to be able to buy like normal bras. They're going to keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. So I need to get like a reduction so that I can manage the rest of my life. Thank you, Brooke. Shout out to you. Thank you, Paul. Shout out to you. I have to. It's for my health. For those who don't know, I have a brain condition and a neck condition. And when if I hurt my neck, it hurts my brain. I could go paralyzed because of them. That's not going to be pretty. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to do them anytime soon. Like real soon. So enjoy it while I'm here. Enjoy them while they're here. Oh, KK, thank you. I used to have a little partial paralysis from head to toe. And they thought I had MS because I was like walking like I couldn't get very good signal. I was like, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't getting signal from the brain to the muscles. And some days I had to, well, almost every day I had to have like hold on to my daughter to be able to walk without falling down. And I couldn't feel all the muscles. I could only control some of them sometimes, and some of them the other times, like it kind of came and went. Like it was called intermittent paralysis, which is like kind of comes and goes. But yeah, the more messed up my neck is, the larger the chance of it coming back. What fixed it before was the chiropractor, but now that he knows about the brain condition, they won't touch me. They won't adjust me. So I think it's just like a matter of time, and I need to take care of my neck. Shout out to Mask. Thank you, lady. I'm in Vegas. Thank you, Jose. Shout out to Jose. Yes, Brooke. Yes, really was. Fifth River Rat. Thank you. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you for the makeup brush. I can always use another makeup brush. I only have 50. Just kidding. I don't know how many this is, but I have another jar too. And I have some on the desk, so I've got quite a few. I just bought another pack too. Makeup brush. Oh yeah. Shout out to Paul. Thank you. Hi, Linta. Hi, Christopher. With a K. Shout out to Christopher. Thank you. Shout out to Jose. Thank you so much. My smile? Tell me, Ahmed. Do tell. Yes, we are so close to 200 likes. Get those likes up. We are so close. Shout out to Billy J. Hi, Billy J. Hi, Daniel. Shout out to Daniel. Hi, Ahmed. I don't know what that is, Mr. H, Mr. Hustler King. I don't know what that is. There's nothing wrong with being weird. I would rather be weird than mean. No, I don't do my own nails. If I had 3 wishes, I would ask for health for myself, health for other people, and that someone else get my 3rd wish. That's enough for me. If I have my health, I am a wealthy woman. Yeah, we could take pictures. Hi, Jackie. Yes, they're two stuffed animals. Give me a sec. Let me scoochie. That you know what. Okay, never mind. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put my hand. Thank you, LJ. Shout out to LJ. Yeah, I'd rather be weird than boring. I'd rather be weird than rude. You know? I'd rather be weird. Because what is weird anyways? Different than boring? You know what I mean? I'm trying to cover up my chest. Because I made it all red today. I'm going to stand up and take some pictures. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let's see if that's enough. Yeah. Thank you, LJ, 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 LJ. Now that I'm standing, I could dance again. I'm trying to figure out how I want to pause. Pose. Pause while I pose. LJ, 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 LJ. Thank you, LJ. Well, thank you. Is it Mojari? Mogari Mo? Mogari Mog? I think I'm done standing. I don't know. I think we got them all. Hold on. Because of the... I think that's good. Okay, let me see. Sit back down. It's nice to stand up though. I'm gonna stand a little longer. A shout out to Joshua. Thank you, Joshua. My day's going well. What about yours, Trey? Hi, Richard. 200 likes. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Give me a second. I'm going to plug this in. Look straight in the camera, close up. There you go. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing well, Trey. Thank you, Todd. Shout out to Todd. Thank you, Wood. Shout out to Wood. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Miller. Thank you, guys. Let me get my yoga ball. We're going to sit back down so I can stay off of this Lego. There we go. Shout out to Pool. Thank you. Shout out to Courtney. I do have a tattoo. It's nothing important. Nothing important. I don't like it, so I don't like talking about it. It's like nothing great. You know, it's just like a mashup of a few different efforts at a cover-up that they never finished. So, shout out to Anthony. I can flash you right out of the room if you want. Shout out to AC. Thank you. AC Exeos. I'm still wondering how to say your name, as you can tell. Shout out to ZZZ Rav. Thank you, Rav. Shout out to Lamel. Thank you, Lamel. Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to Courtney. Thank you, Courtney. My sign, I'm a Libra. Libra. Thank you, Ahmed. I appreciate that. That means the most to me. Thank you. Oh, Ace. I see. All right. If I ever forget, please just remind me. It takes me like a few times of seeing the name and saying what it really is for it to stick. So if you stay in here today and I say it like a few more times, it should stick. Like, I should remember it. Yeah, it's a cover-up of a cover-up of a cover-up that they never finished. I went to this Hollywood artist, and he messed up the first tattoo. He was all, you know, and it was a paid-for gift, and he was supposed to be like this wonderful artist, and he told me to trust him and wouldn't draw out the picture ahead of time. He's like, I need to freestyle, I need to freehand it, and then so I let him, and it was on my shoulder, so I couldn't see what was going on. And then I had to try to cover it up, and that didn't work. And then I tried to cover that up, and that didn't work. They never finished. They're all like, oh, come back later, come back later, come back later. And so, yeah, that's why I don't like telling a story. It's a long story. LJ, thank you, bestie. Woo, 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 woo. Shout out to you, LJ. Welcome to Besties with Benefits. Nice to have you on board. Yeah, it's tough, and I don't think I want to do the removing process. It's pretty painful, I heard. Well, you're fine, who old? I think that's a compliment. Shout out to David. Shout out to I am. Thank you for that. Along with no kids? I have kids. I don't know what you mean. If you've ever heard me asking for money, then let me know when I did that. I'm not asking for money. I don't beg for money. Okay, I should not have given my attention to that person, but we'll just keep going. Thank you, Anthony. I'm 48. Hi, Russell. I'm doing okay. How are you, Russell? My name's Brooke. But when I say welcome to Besties with Benefits, it's because we have a membership on the channel. And so when you saw that green thing flash on the camera or the chat, whatever, that is a membership was purchased. Hi, for the love of horror. Thank you for all the bee emojis. For those who don't know, when you subscribe, you're considered a BabblBee, kind of like a bumblebee, but because my name is BabblingBrook, you're the BabbleBees. And the mods are the beekeepers. They keep us safe. They keep us informed. They look after the chat. I don't ask for money. If they want to join the membership, they join the membership. I don't ask them to join the membership. I let you guys know it's there. If you want to do it, you do it. It's a free stream. It's a free stream. Tens of thousands of people watch for free every time I do a stream. It's free. If they don't want to pay or they can't pay, they don't have to. It's free. This is a free stream. I want everyone to enjoy it how they see fit. It's free. What part of free don't you understand? The people that donate are donating, you know? It's just because they feel like it. But it's a free stream. They're always free streams. Shout out to Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. That's right, LJ. But there's some people that are just miserable, you know? Like, I did nothing to hurt them, but they come on here mad at me for some reason. Like, it's okay for them to be on YouTube for entertainment, but I'm not allowed to be on YouTube to entertain. It's like very hypocritical. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't like my channel, why are you on here? Go watch somebody whose channel you like. And guess what? Everyone who's on YouTube is on YouTube for the hobby and to make money. Everyone. Not just me. Like, everyone is in hopes that they will make it and make money. I do free streams. And whoever wants to donate, donates. All right? Thank you, Frank. Shout out to Frank. Yeah, you're right, LJ. I just want everyone to know, like, because sometimes when they see that kind of stuff, they believe that. Like, let's say it's their first time here and they read a comment like that, then they're like, oh, is that what this lady does? Like, so I don't want the people on here to believe someone, because some people are pretty gullible. Like, they'll come on here and say, you're 60, like, give it up. And then people go, you're 60? Like, they tend to believe what they read. Thank you for the donation, Ricky. Please don't put religious stuff on the chat. There's so many people that fight over religion and politics, so we just don't allow politics and religion on here, but thank you for the donation. Super shout out to you, Ricky. I do appreciate the sentiment. Just please not on this channel. Thank you, LJ. Shout out to LJ. Thank you. Shout out to Terry. Thank you, Terry. I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys, I know it's not time yet because we have 2 more people choosing the cosplays, the next cosplays, but thank you, Rookie. I appreciate you. Shout out to Rookie. Super shout out to Rookie. Super shout out. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, so what cosplay would you like to see me do? Thank you, Rookie. Shout out to Rookie. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Thank you, Rookie. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Super shout out to you. Yes, I'm 48. 48. I'm clean and sober, so you want some Tylenol? I just got sick the other day and I took tea, you guys. I took like throat coat tea. I didn't take medicine. I took turmeric. I took ginger. I took peach cider. Shout out to Rookie. Thank you, Rookie. Super shout out, 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 super shout out to Rookie. Thank you, Rookie. Yeah, I like to take natural stuff. I'm clean and sober, so I don't have any good medicine to give you. I don't know what you're talking about. Shout out to Steven. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Obi. Shout out to you, Obi. I have 3 kids. They're adults. So you haven't seen me since I did sleep streams? I haven't done sleep streams in a while. I did try to see if, like, maybe they would, like, maybe I would enjoy doing it again, but I don't. Hey, Russell. Thank you, King Wish. Shout out to you. Banine? Is that right? Hey, Will. Shout out to Rookie. Thank you, Rookie. 1 second. I'll tell you in a little bit. 1 second. Let me do a super shout out for Rookie. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Super shout out to Rookie. Thank you so much. Okay, the sleep streams I did because I liked streaming so much. I didn't want to get off streaming with you guys. I heard about a girl who streamed for 3 years straight without turning off her camera. So I thought she must be sleeping on camera. And so I tried it and people loved it. I was getting so many subscribers. But now I want to I want to get away from it. At least on this channel. I'm not looking for a boyfriend. Hi, Kevin. Okay, let's take a look at our... we only need 1 more like for 225. Okay, let's take a look at the subscriber count. Oh. Yeah, I did the... I used to stream like 20 hours a day. I would stream when I went in the bath, but not let you guys see. Like, I'd be like, okay. I would put you guys on the counter. And then I'd be like, I'm using Lumi, blah, 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 blah. And then I would, like, get out in a minute, you know? Can't believe I did some of the stuff I used to do. It is Zevia. Zevia is a no sugar, no chemical, no coloring soda. So a healthier option for sugar-free. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Yes, let's get up to 250. We're getting close. Whoop, 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 whoop. I did say your name. Do you want to talk to me or just hear your name over and over? When you put compliments, I give you a shout out. Shout out to Rookie. Thank you, Rookie. Super shout out. 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 Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Super shout out to Rookie. Thank you so much. Yeah, I also have a video called Why I Sleep on Live Stream, which explained it more and explained what I used to do and why people liked it and why it did so well. Yeah, if you're interested in watching that video, it's called Why I Sleep on Live Stream. Aw, thank you, Rookie. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. I'm going to give you the pom-poms, you know? You and LJ. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Super shout out. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. No, I'm not going to say your name again. If you want me to say your name, put a nice comment. Stop asking me to say your name. I said I would say it and give you a shout out if you said something nice to me. I already said your name. Like, I'm not just going to keep going, Benin, 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 blah, 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 blah. Like, if you want me to talk to you, like, say something nice to me. Talk to me. Then I'll say, shout out to Benin for that compliment. Thank you. You know, something like that. But I don't like just saying names over and over for no reason. Like, talk to me. You know what I mean? I'm here to talk to you guys. Aw, thank you, Rookie. We get another one. Woo! Super shout out to Rookie. Thank you so much, Rookie. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Thank you, Rookie. I appreciate you. And to LJ. That was for LJ too. Let me give one to LJ. I'm going to stand up. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. That's for LJ. Now LJ and Rookie both got their pom-pom shout outs. Aw, thank you so much. Super shout out, 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 super shout out. Thank you so much, Rookie. Super shout out to Rookie. Thank you so much. I do have freckles. Thank you, LJ. You and Rookie have really come through this live. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Yes, I'm still live. Oh, I was supposed to check how many subscribers we're at right now. We had a rough start today, so I've had to work a little longer. But let me see. Where am I? 136238. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, that's not bad for like all the incidents we had going live today. Like, we had a lot of issues going live. Aw, thank you. Thank you, LJ. Shout out to you. Hi, the Chindian. Shout out to the Chindian. Shout out to 123. Here it is. Please don't spam. I don't want you getting kicked out. Yes, I look like Stormy Daniels. Shout out to Devin. Thank you, Devin. You can guess my age, sure. Bye, Anthony. Thank you. Shout out to you. Have a good evening. Rookie, thank you so much. Super shout out. A big super shout out to you. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Super shout out. Shout out to Sam Jacobs. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. Thank you, Ray. Shout out to Ray. Yee yee. Hi, Magoo. Thank you, Julio. Shout out to Julio. Oh, please don't put your age, you guys. I don't want you guys putting your age, but thank you. Now I know. Hi, Benin. Thank you. Is it, I don't want to say it wrong. Reveal? Revel? Is it Revel? Oh, I'm 48. Shout out to Lamel. Thank you, Lamel. I am single, not looking to mingle. Shout out to Hector. Hi, Wilson. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you, Mary. Shout out to you. Rev? Okay. Is it Revel? Put a 1 if it's Revel. I'll say Rev, but is it Revel? Oh, okay. Rev. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Reveille, maybe? Is it L's and then an I? Maybe Reveille? I want to guess it right. I will call you Rev, but I'm gonna try to keep guessing. Reveille. Okay, I couldn't see the I. It looks like just L's to me. So, okay, Reveille. Got it. I care. I care. If you don't care, go find something you care about. You care enough to type something. You care enough to say who cares. Please don't put people's ages or guess their age or talk crap about other people, please. Shout out to Joshua. Thank you, Joshua. Super shout out to Joshua. Thank you, Joshua. Super shout out, 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 super shout out. Thank you, Joshua. Have a good night. Shout out to Ray. I could say shout out to Sam Jacobs. If you say something nice, if your name was the other name, please stop asking me to say your name. Just put something nice in the comments. I am acting like it. 48-year-olds like to have fun. I'm 48. Get it right. Hi, Mary from Nigeria. Nice to have you here. Good night, Mary. Okay, I just got rid of the person who kept asking me over and over and over and over to say their name, say my name, say my name, say my name, say my name. And I said it like 6 times and told them what to do if they wanted a shout out. And then finally I said no, and they say, you're weird. I'm weird? Okay. Like, I don't have a problem being weird. Yeah, I'm weird, but I also think it's weird to just keep going, say my name, say it again, say my name, say my name, say my name, say my name, say my name. Say my name again. Say it again or I'm spamming. Say it, say it, say it. Jeez. Say my name, say my name. Yeah, good point, Be Easy. Shout out to Be Easy. Aw, thank you, Rookie. That's why I got rid of them, so I don't have to deal with it. Shout out to Rookie. Thank you, Rookie. Super shout out to Rookie. Super shout out, 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 super shout out. All right, you guys, 5 more likes and then I'm going to go. I'm going to make a short video for you guys. I'm going to go. I've got to get going. 5 more likes, you guys. Yep, that's what he wanted. Over and over and over again. Shout out to Joshua. Good night, Joshua. Yeah, I'm gonna get going. I've had a rough day on here. I have. It's been rough. Rough. Yeah, I gotta get going. Shout out to Stray Kids. Shout out to Roman. Thank you, Roman. We did it. We hit 250. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Let me show you guys some places where you can go. Milo's channel. Milo's Life 2024. Oh, thank you, Rookie. One last one for you. Thank you so much. Super shout out. 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 Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for being understanding about the boundaries on the channel. A lot of people are not, and I really want to thank you for respecting that. It's because we respect religion that we ask people not to argue about it and just put it, you know what I mean? Like, because people like, so because I respect religion, I just ask to leave it off. Same thing with politics, just we leave it off. Like, both are important, but people just can't seem to talk about them without arguing, so thank you for respecting that. Thank you, Reveille. Okay, this is Milo's channel. Milo is our mod, you guys. And Milo supports this channel all the time. So if we can go and show some support to Milo's life, go leave a red heart. Bye-bye, Joshua. Go leave a red heart on Milo's channel, and then that way Milo knows you came from this exact stream, and I'm sure Milo will leave you a comment when she sees that heart. And it means a lot to me, and it means a lot to Milo if you go to that channel, so thank you so much in advance. And then my IG. This is BabblingBrookie IG with IG at the end, all lowercase, BabblingBrookie IG. And then my TikTok, same name on TikTok as it is on here. All right, guys, I love you. I will maybe see you later, but I need to rest my tailbone. I love you guys. Thank you so much, and a big thank you to my mods. Of course, Milo, of course. A big thank you to my mods. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. I know we had a rough day today, but we kind of made up for it. We'll do better tomorrow. I will make sure I'm logged into the internet. That was awkward. Love you guys. Love everybody. Let me get out of here so I can see how many people are here as I'm leaving. Bye.